All right, today we've got a fantastic modern fable for you. It's a story that kicks off with a really simple wish about a mango tree, but believe me, it ends with a twist that is so relevant to our digital lives today.
And this really gets to the heart of the story, right? I mean, what does happen when a wish comes true? Maybe a little too well? We've all heard that old saying, be careful what you wish for. Well, this tale takes that classic warning and gives it this hilarious, totally modern, and kind of absurd spin. Okay, so let's dive in. Every good fable needs a beginning. And ours starts in this quiet little village with a wish that's, well, it's super simple and really from the heart.
So here's our main guy, an elderly man named Dadaji. And his problem? It's really straightforward. He's got this mango tree that he loves, but it just won't give him any fruit. All he wants is to see it thrive. You can get behind that, right? It's a totally humble, relatable wish.
And, just like in any great story, right when it feels like all hope is lost, bam, a miracle solution shows up. This is the big turning point, the moment where it looks like Tadaji's luck is finally about to change. Or is it?
I mean, look how simple this seems on the surface. You've got your problem, a barren mango tree. Then you get the solution, this special growth medicine. And the results, an absolutely unbelievable harvest. It feels like the perfect fix, right? A total dream come true for Dadaji. The medicine works in a flash, and honestly, way better than he ever could have hoped for.
And when I say it worked better than he hoped, I am not kidding. We're talking beyond his wildest dreams. In almost no time at all, that tree just exploded with fruit. We're not talking dozens, not even hundreds. We're talking thousands of mangoes. Just wow. So here's the thing. His wish totally came true. He sold all those mangoes, he became a wealthy man, and that original problem of the barren tree, gone. Completely solved. It's the perfect success story, isn't it?
Well, you probably guessed it. Not quite. This is the part of the story where that unchecked wish really starts to go off the rails. And that brilliant solution, it's about to turn into a brand new, massive problem. So, what happens when a good thing just doesn't stop? This is the turning point. A blessing that never ends can start to feel a whole lot like a curse. That medicine didn't just work one time, it was relentless.
The story paints this picture of a literal flood of fruit. Seriously, the medicine didn't wear off, the tree just kept churning out mangoes. And the first thing to go? The farm. It was completely buried under what was basically an unstoppable river of mangoes. And oh, it did not stop there. Next, the mangoes bust through his front door, filling up every single room until his whole house was just bursting at the seams. Can you even imagine that? The sheer absurdity of being trapped in your own home by the very thing you wished for? And then it gets even crazier, because pretty soon the entire village was buried in mangoes. This just shows you the scale of the problem, right? It went from being this personal success story to a full-blown community disaster. Dadaji's wish literally buried his whole town. I mean, this is the textbook definition of an unintended consequence, isn't it? His one action, using that medicine, had this effect that just spiraled completely out of control. His dream harvest had become an absolute nightmare.
So, what do you do when your own success is literally drowning you? It's a wild question. And that brings us to the final, and I think most revealing part of this whole fable. Okay, so Dadaji is completely desperate at this point. He finds an antidote, another medicine that's supposed to finally stop this unstoppable tree. He uses it and boom, just as fast as it all started, the endless harvest finally stops. The great mango flood is over.
All right, let's just take stock for a second. The mangoes are gone. Dadaji is still a rich man from selling that first batch. He should be relieved, right? Happy, even. But the story ends with him just crying his eyes out. So what gives? This, right here, is where the story drops its truly modern punchline. And here it is. The reason he's crying, it's because no one liked and subscribed. Turns out, it was never really about the mangoes or the money or even the village. That whole insane spectacle was a video he made. And his real heartbreak wasn't the flood of fruit. It was the lack of audience engagement. All of that real-world success meant nothing to him without the validation of clicks and subscribes. And really, that's the big question this clever little story leaves us with, isn't it? In our world of endless scrolling and content,
What's actually worth more? A real harvest of fruit or a digital harvest of likes? It's just a simple story about a mango tree, but man, does it hold up a surprisingly clear mirror to the world we live in today.